Okay. Okay, yeah. We've got two type of programs here, and it's very similar to this program. Actually, sort of. If you're familiar with our loan guarantee program, the surety bond program really mirrors our loan guarantee programs. Again, like we've got what we call, I would call this prior approval. It's like a certified lender. And preferred surety bond program is a little different. We're going to go in and talk about them a little bit different. The only difference in those things primarily is there's a few more steps involved. For instance, if you go to one of our preferred lenders, they can make you a loan with little known input from SBA. And the same run through here with these programs as I go through them, in the bonding process also. Next slide, please. Okay, under the prior approval program, it's administered through two SBA offices, one being in Denver and the other was in Seattle. We did have one at one time, and two others really in Atlanta and Philadelphia. And basically provides a guarantee of 80 or 90%. Okay, there's an electronic applications that's required. And you can go on our website, and that information is right there. And also, you can work directly with surety. They can assist you how to do that also. And that application is available 7 days a week on our website, 24 hours a day. And typically, when you enter the information in there, you got 45 days to complete it. Okay. Okay. Now, under our preferred surety bond program of Plan B, this program is administered by SBA, and the guarantee again is only 70%, and that's because the surety that you're dealing with right now has a relationship with SBA such that they have delegated authority to them to do things that was not under Plan A. Next slide, please. Search as. And you can see the comparison there. On the Plan A, for prior approval, the contractor has to apply. On the Plan B, the contractor applies to the bond agency. Okay? And you can see there's a step that's missing. There's a step that's not there. It's a shortened process, in other words, under Plan B as opposed to Plan A. And because of that, this process right here, the surety bond, and they issue the bond directly to the contractor. And so it's a shortened process there, basically. Anybody got any questions about that picture slide? Yes.
Fee structure, is there additional fees that are charged by the bonding company?
I'm going to cover the fees a little later on the slide. If you hold that question, please. Next slide, please. Okay, again, eligibility requirements, you must be small. And that's also include affiliates. We talked a lot about that today. The contract must require a bond. Of course, we just mentioned earlier, anything over $100,000 must require a bond. And it must be public or private contractor or subcontractors cannot exceed $2 million, which we talked about earlier also. Next. Okay, now, steps to obtaining a bond. As a contractor, the first thing you want to do is find a participating agent. Okay? Provide the agent with, your credit. He's going to want to. What we get here is they're looking at, they're qualifying you here basically. They're qualifying you. But basically, it's character information, credit, just like you're applying for a loan essentially. Whether or not you got the capacity to do what you say you're going to do. And you can find a listing of all these participating agents at this website here. Okay, www.sba.gov/OSG. Next slide, please. Okay, and this is what the surety will do. Maybe I should have a real good time. You're going to talk about it? Okay, you're going to talk. Okay, but they're going to evaluate your information and decide if the FBA is whether the SBA guarantee is needed or not. Just like when you get an SBA guarantee loan. If you apply for an SBA guarantee loan, it doesn't necessarily mean the lender will make that loan. They may want to make a loan directly without the SBA guarantee. Well, the surety has that same capacity to do that also. And okay, now, if you go back just one of those slides, please. Yeah, right there. And then the SBA request SBA guarantee or issue the bond, and they can do it like I said in the last. Okay, next slide. Now, you were talking about costs. And here's how the fees that the SBA charges the surety 20%, 26% of the premium. And they charge the contractor $7.29 per $1,000 of the contract amount. Now, the surety charges somewhere between 1 and 3% of the contract price. And so what we've done here is we've gone in and sort of, based on the surety charging the maximum amount in this particular instance, 3%, we figured out based on a contract of $500,000 that would cost the contractor $18,645 for that amount. Now, there's no charge for an application or bid bond guarantee. Okay? So you can use this right here. If you know how much the surety will charge you, and you can determine exactly how much the bond will cost you. Okay? And that way, when you start planning and you start bidding and all that, you could factor all that in to your cost. Okay? Any questions? All right, next slide, please. That's a very important slide there. Okay, here's a list of...
I'm sorry, can you go back one?
All right. I'm going to be like a public SBA guy if you miss it.
No, just real quick. You've got an SBA surety,
right.
SBA surety fee and an SBA contractor fee.
Right. There's
So
there's
is that-
three
is
charges
that-
here. The SBA charges the surety company 26% of the premium.
Yep.
Okay, and you can see how it's figured here, right?
That should be 3%, not 0.03%.
Pardon? Yes, it's 3%.
This is a surety premium.
0.03 or 3%.
The fee is what the surety company pays the SBA. You're
Right.
confused.
They can charge between 1% and 3%.
That's what the surety company is
That's
going
the-
to charge the contractor, but the SBA is going to charge the surety company a fee.
Right.
The guarantee.
Absolutely.
That's why it's not included in their cost.
What now?
That's why it's not included in the cost.
Okay, here's the surety. This is the premium right here. This is 3% right here.
Right.
Okay, that's the contractor. That the surety, the contractor. This is what you charge, right?
Yes.
Okay.
That's what the surety company charges. Yes.
Right. This is what the surety company charge right here, right?
Yes.
That's the maximum that you can charge, right?
Yes.
Okay. And then the SBA charges you 26%, right? Of the premiums.
They charge the surety company, not the agent.
Yeah.
I'm the agent, not the surety. I'm the
Yeah, the
agent.
surety company. The
Yes.
surety is what I'm
Yes.
saying. Okay.
Yes.
And then the contractor is charged $7.29 per $1,000.
Yes.
Okay, so all the contractor's paying is the $7.29 per thousand.
Yes.
Okay,
That's the point.
that was
Okay.
Okay, because it looks like there that the small business is paying $18,000.
No, that's the total. I'm sorry if I did say that.
That was my
This is the total cost right here. Yeah. You're right. Okay. Next question. Next slide, please. Okay. And I gave you a website where you can find a list of all these, and here's some more companies that you can just look at right there to see exactly who they are and what the prior approval, the prior approval program, the 90% guarantee, as well as the preferred program there. Some of those is listed. And you can find those at the website also. And if anybody's interested in this slide, I'll be happy to send it to them. You can look at it at your leisure. And by the way, all this information is available at our website at www.sba.gov/OSG, as I indicated earlier. Next slide, please. Okay, this is just a historical depiction of activity, of participation over the years, beginning from 03 out to 010. And you can see 03 there was 9,000, and then there was sort of a drop off and a pick back up in 010. And that was primarily due to some extent, I'll say to a large part, due to the Recovery Act, okay, where they raised the amount to $5 $1 million. And basically, this is really a job creator right here. The Surety Bond program is a job creator for small businesses because if you don't have bonding capability and you can't get it in the conventional marketplace, you have nowhere else to go. Okay? So that's why this program is so important. So, you know, we can talk about all these programs in here all night, but if you don't have bonding capability, you don't go past go. So it's very important that you understand exactly how this program works so that you can fully take advantage of this program. Next slide, please. Okay, so here's some points of contact in Washington, D.C. If you have any additional information about this program, the deputy director there. Next slide, please. Okay, any other questions? Yes, sir.
Sorry. The $5 million program that has gone away officially?
Mm-hmm.
The $5
Yes,
million?
it went away. It's part of the Recovery Act,
Yep.
and that program it went
Ceased to
away.
exist. Is there any program that took up the place of that program? Anything over $2 million?
No, not within SBA.
Is there any program in the federal government beyond $2 million?
Not within the Small Business Administration. I can't speak for other programs. I mean, okay.
Okay.
There may be, but I'm not aware of any.
Anything? No.
If there's no, is there any other questions? All right, thank you very much.